Are you about ready to decorate your candy canes? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, welcome to the food court. I'm Courtney. This is a monkey I stole from the circus, and you've already met my mom. We're doing something a little different for the month of December. Instead of focusing on low-carb food, we're gonna focus on dairy-free food for Dairy-Free December. Yeah. So today we decided to make some very special Christmas cookies that this monkey is helping me to decorate.
And Mimi.
And Mimi, yes. The original recipe was made with... Guys.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm monkey.
We're listening, Courtney.
This is a monkey, yes. The original recipe for these cookies was made with butter, and then the other 3 versions were all made with different kinds of fat substitutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna decorate them up. We've got a buttercream frosting made with butter, and then we've got a buttercream frosting made with a dairy substitute. And we're gonna see which cookie we like best.
Yeah.
And then Monkey here is gonna take them all home to her mom and her dad. So we're gonna decorate these up. I'm gonna show you how we made them, and we'll be back in just a minute to show you our taste test.
Yeah.
So because I was making 4 of these, I only filmed half batches. I'm gonna give you the measurements for the full recipe. We start out with a cup of sugar or your sweetener of choice, a cup of butter, that's 2 sticks, or olive oil, or margarine, or plant butter. Then you're gonna take your mixer and cream all that together. Gonna incorporate 1 beaten egg, one tablespoon of your milk of choice. I used almond milk for my non-dairy stuff and real milk for the dairy version. Let's just check and see what they look like. That's the olive oil, that's the margarine, and here's the real butter. Then we're gonna add in 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, and sift it all in there before we mix it up. And you know, sometimes when you're working with a dough and you don't have a stand mixer, your hands are the best tool to get everything incorporated. Now let's check in on the rest of our doughs. Here's our olive oil dough, kind of gritty looking to be honest. Our margarine dough looks pretty good, and our plant butter dough. Then we're gonna take that, wrap it, and chill it for at least 2 hours, but not more than 48 hours. When it's time to roll them out, we're gonna dust with powdered sugar or a powdered sweetener, but not with flour. We're gonna start off with our butter dough, and this one was the hardest one to roll out, probably because the butter was the most solid of all the fats that we tried out. You can see I kind of had to really work, and Monkey couldn't roll this out herself at all. But once we got it rolled out, we were able to get our cookie cutters in it, and every cookie cutter held its shape. Next up, we tried the olive oil dough, and as we tried to roll this out, I realized that this substitute was not going to work. Since the olive oil was a liquid fat and not a solid fat, the sugar couldn't cream with it correctly, and when we tried to use the cookie cutters on it, it just fell apart. It looked like mush, and we decided to scrap this version of the dough and not bake it. Next we have our plant butter dough, which was the softest of the doughs that we rolled out. Monkey was able to roll this one pretty easily by herself. Now we did have some issues getting the cookie cutter shapes out of the dough, but honestly I put that down to the dough being too warm because it had almost gotten to room temperature by the time we rolled this out. I probably should have stuck it back in the fridge while we were working on the other two doughs. And when we decided to roll this out into round cookies instead of having shapes, those cookies turned out just fine. And last but not least, we have the margarine dough, which rolled out in a texture somewhere between the plant butter and the dairy butter. We were able to get shapes to work with this one with the cookie cutters, but we had to pull the dough away from the cookie cutter shape instead of being able to pull it free. So I do think that again was down to it getting too warm. And I think if we had chilled these doughs in between, we would have been able to use the cookie cutters on all of them. Then no matter which fat you used, you pop it in the oven at 375 Fahrenheit between 7 and 10 minutes or until the bottom is golden brown. And finally, we're going to make a buttercream to decorate with. You just take a stick of your butter or butter substitute and mix it with 2 cups of your powdered sugar or your powdered sugar substitute. Once it's made, you can separate it into little bowls and put some food coloring in it. I added a little peppermint flavor to one of our little bowls so that we could have a candy cane flavored cookie. It's really, really easy, and it's really easy to change it up however you want. If it's a little too thick, you can add your milk of choice a teaspoon at a time until it's creamy.
These are the ones that we made first with the cookie cutters. These are the ones we made with your cookie cutters, and then down at the end are the ones we made round. Can I have the peppermint frosting, please?
Which one?
It's the green one.
For the white frosting?
Yep. Oh, if you're gonna lick it though, you can't stick it back in the bowl that we're all using.
Okay.
So I gotta get a new bowl for that, and you can keep that.
All right, these cookies are the
All right, that's plant butter.
plant
This is for the
butter,
purple.
and this is the plant butter buttercream.
The blue and the white are plant butter buttercream. Yes, I will get you.
I'm going to put a green peppermint face on my gingerbread man.
Look, I'm making mine colorful.
It's very colorful. You know what he says?
What?
Run, run.
Run, fast as you
Can't
can.
catch me.
I'm a gingerbread man.
Do you know that story?
Yeah. What?
All right.
Of
So
course, there's always a gingerbread man
Yeah, me.
and a Christmas story. Thank you.
So the
Oh,
cookies,
I like these cookies better.
those right there in your hand. All right. So the ones that Mom says she likes were made with plant butter.
These are my favorite.
The one in my hand is made with margarine, and the
I
ones
like-
Monkey has are made with margarine and with real butter. Let's see which one she likes better for your family. Mm-hmm. It's the butter cookie. The margarine one turned out pretty good.
The plant butter ones are delicious.
And the peppermint frosting turned out good too.
I forgot to put on my sprinkles. I didn't put my sprinkles on. I didn't put them on my hand. Put them
Good
on.
job. They're very sweet.
Very sweet. This is a real butter cookie with a real butter icing. There, see, I put stripes on my candy cane.
I'm straps on mine, sort of.
Oh my damn. I don't have any more left, so I got that
There
one.
are a lot of ornaments over here.
The butter cookies have a completely different flavor. These taste like straight butter.
This one was.
Whereas with the
This
substitute,
one tastes like rainbow.
Monkey put a rainbow on hers.
Plant-based cookie, which is my favorite.
And plant-based
Plant.
frosting.
frosting. Yeah.
Mm,
So the butter cookies taste like butter, but the margarine cookies and the plant-based cookies taste like sugar.
Time for me to
Frosting,
wear the hat.
I'm gonna dunk it. See how all of the sprinkles are sticking?
look,
Here we go.
That says naughty. Mimi, are you naughty?
Is Mimi naughty?
Is Mimi naughty or nice?
nice.
Nice.
You put on backwards.
I put it on backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
And flip it.
All right. See if I can flip it.
That says good. That's
There we go.
That
Now
one
it
says
says
nice.
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 The original recipe came from Alton Brown off the Food Network website. The frosting recipe is mine. Monkey brought her own cookie cutters, so in addition to Christmas shapes, we also have a pineapple, a bee, a puppy.
Oh,
I am going to give my puppy red ears. What color should his face be?
purple.
Purple.
Monkey made all of these ornaments for us. Thank you.
It's a peppermint.
More
I
sprinkles
just
than.
have, I just
Cookies
have
is
long hair.
Oh, okay.
What?
What?
The plant frosting is creamier than the butter frosting.
I have the green frosting.
The green frosting is candy cane flavored. We're gonna say goodbye to the camera so that we can just decorate for the rest of the day, okay?
Okay.
Monkey, can you wave goodbye?
Bye.
Bye. Happy holidays.
I got it. Do, do, do.